guys, and welcome to your December 2019. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, hello. If you are new here with me, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed to the tribe, and what's going on? Aquas. I am Marve here, and I am going to deliver the word. Welcome. First and foremost, I delivered a message to you and told you that your partner was becoming more awakened and enlightened, right? For the first half of the month. I also invite you, if you are new here with me, to go and watch your general energy for December, because if you resonated with that, you need to make a decision ultimately before we get inside of the new year, a new decade, and embark on this newness. What are you going to do with this person? That's basically the issue. I did pull a collective, an energy for the collective, which is birth. Okay. Go down in the description below if you want to know what this means. Okay. It's just a little blurb of, inspiration that can, get you popping and get you moving and shaking into the next level. Yes, I'm going to be fidgeting because that's going to drive me nuts. So I apologize, Aquarians. I want to say to you, though, your partner got the meditation card in the first half. That's where I intuitively received the message that the person was trying to become more enlightened. And now that the energy have shifted, they kind of went from intention to action. So now that they've went through that, they're in the transmutation stage. And that is where we get this. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and let you know what they're going through. And I will get into the rest of this message because it's beautiful. Okay? You are undergoing a deep spiritual change. Creative and healing energy surround you. Old habits, thought patterns are being transformed at a deep inner level. You will soon experience a renewed sense of well-being and creativity that will have a lasting and positive impact in your life. Listen to the beautiful music and meditate, for this will quicken and smooth the process. I'm going to stop right there for a second because isn't it funny how the first half of the month they already got meditation? I can't make this up. When I sit down and do you guys' energy, I am tapping in and asking for messages for my collective. It is amazing this month how these messages have come together. In the description of the meditation was something different. And it was very similar to awaken and enlighten. A lot of times I'll get the titles from something that I'm sharing with you guys. And this is no different. So that's the first confirmation, okay? Let's go. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light. Now look at that golden light and see what a beautiful violet burning flame. Imagine that the thought patterns that no longer serve you entering this flame are being transformed into supportive, insightful beliefs. Bless the past. The changes now taking place and your future is glowing. So this is the energy that they are bathing in, and this is the energy that they come to you with. And honestly, they come to you with a childlike enthusiasm because they are operating in the Page of Pentacles and they really want to offer you something. And when I say offer you something, one of the things, looking at your energy, you have to make a choice. And looking at your energy and seeing what they're trying to do to come towards you, I think what they're trying to offer you this time is started on that pinnacle represents trust. They want to be trustworthy because they haven't been. And let me tell you, the reason why they're having to transmute things is because they haven't been honest with you. And with some of you guys, they've really destroyed trust here. Trust comes out to me So it's almost as if they come to you completely stripped, laying their cards before you. Okay? Asking, Aquarius, would you please, like a child asking for, there's something very innocent about it, but they're going to come before you completely stripped. For some of you guys, you may accept this as a brand new something. For others of you, maybe not, okay? So that kind of lets me know where you guys are in that process, and how you are going to be kind of looking at them. I actually have my videos up, and I like to have them up because I like to be able to refer to things, okay? And it's so interesting that they came to you, but they were not yet done showing you exactly what they could. I remember talking to you a couple of videos back, Aquas, about how this person had been, there was some codependency and that comes out, but I really do think with this person being more spiritually aligned, I remember telling you guys that you were spiritual and they had to like climb up on your level. They had to like get there, and they were trying. I specifically remember something similar to, you were already walking your path and they knew that they had to come to you. The only way that they can get you is for them to spiritually grow, period. If you don't see the godliness or whomever you look at as a higher power, put it like this, we'll leave religion out of it. If you don't see this person display their higher them, then you're not going to go for this, okay? And they are upside down enlightened right now. Hangman energy. But they are enlightened. Where's my wand? Where is the wand? The wand. Where are you? Wherever my wand is. Oh, right in my face. They're enlightened. You see this? And so I'm going to stop right there with those two, and we're going to talk about the peak. Let's talk about when the peak hit. I'm talking about the peak at the past and the peak of this energy. There's a Knight of Pentacles here. But there's a Knight of Pentacles that's emotionally blocked with the Two of Swords energy. So they never really gave you 100% of themselves. I feel like this Knight of Pentacles, there was always something. Never quite got to a king. Never quite showed potential. Never quite got right. Don't get me wrong. That's a good energy, but you wanted more. You wanted more because you gave more. And this person played and didn't love you the way that you deserve with this unrequited love and this playfulness. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is not a shabby card, but the problem is they were always blindfolded. Oh, and there's more. There's more. They were always blindfolded. Always operating. There was always something that just wasn't quite right. Right, Aqua? Just was not quite right. Yeah, because of the moon. There were secrets. And not only were there secrets, I've been dying to talk about this as I was tapping into your energy, and this girl with the snake came back up. So to some of you, this girl with the snake represents a member of the opposite sex that was very manipulative. What's implied in this card, too, I don't necessarily believe in as a spiritual worker, but for some of you guys, empath or narcissist, being charmed or being used. I don't get into black magic on my channel, but for some of you, I do believe that this girl with a snake represented the other person who tore this apart. And this person is in the transmutation stage, this individual here, and they want to let that go. You finally got to a point where you probably wanted to let it go. It probably doesn't come up as much because you understand it hurts, but you haven't you decided, Aquarius, that you were not going to dedicate your life constantly to your hurt. And that's why I was trying to explain to you guys a couple of videos ago. You decided to ascend. You didn't have a choice. It was either ascend to a higher level of spirituality or die. Like, not a physical death, but at the same time, you might as well have been, because you really put your foot down. And this person always took the narcissist approach, always took an ego approach to your hurt. Do you understand? This individual, they dealt with some dark forces possibly. Somebody tried to manipulate them, maybe love spells for a very small portion of amount of you portion, like I'm talking about food. I do see that. For others of you, you know, I don't lie my belief in that. So others of you that agree with me, this person is just weak-minded, and they allowed third parties to come in and infiltrate the beautiful relationship that you guys once had. Again, that's the reason why I say that they start in the page, offering a page, and, you know, making the offer as a page, because they're not worthy at this point to be that knight. They downgraded themselves. Remember, we were the Knight of Pentacles. I told you something always wasn't right. It was always something. This Knight of Pentacles was constantly here, not quite giving, not quite ascending, not quite doing something all the time. They advanced to a Knight, and then there was a halt. Now they're back down in this page trying to go through their spiritual awakening. And now they've caused so much hurt and pain, you're feeling like there's no way in hell you would forgive them. The top of the energy indicates moon energy here. And then the Nine of Wands. There's still a little bit more fight left that they have. They're not telling you that. You could be dealing with water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way. This definitely can be a water sign, but I feel like, again, there's an offer, and this girl with the snake messed it up. If that does not include some type of dark forces, again, I'm not going to give it too much of my time. Very, very small amount of you. It's just the person was weak-minded and made a very, very, very poor decision. Gross misjudgment, okay, on their part. And it came to you in lightning in the bottle, and an upheaval. That's my Tower card. That's my equivalent of the Tower card, okay? So when it came to you, that was it. So I was shuffling and tapping in, and no matter where I stopped, she kept coming up. So I felt that it was a need for me to let you know. For some of you guys, this person has come before you before. I'm sorry. I'm feeling like I'm running here. I apologize. I don't got a cold. Okay, that was gross. I apologize, Aquas. For some of you, this person has come to you before. Aquarius, I'm sorry, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But they never wanted to address this girl with snake. Oh, you know, and blah, blah, blah. You know, like I told you, playfulness, but it was unrequited love. They never quite gave you what you put in. And that is what upsets you and hurts you to the core. They danced around the hurt and pain that they caused. And eventually, the axe came down. Breakup, separation. Stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. That was it. Right now, I'm going to revert back. In the heart of the matter, they're still mad about you with the Queen of Wands. Okay. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the communication is going to come. A quick conclusion. Something quick. Okay. And the Eight of Wands energy. And it's going to come in the form of the Lovers. The message that they want to give is reconciliation. The message that they want to offer their trust. They want a chance at rebuilding this commitment and really putting their boots on and what is the saying? Putting their nose to the grindstone, strapping on their bootstraps and really getting in there to prove their worthiness. And they're willing to start out as a page and work themselves back up so they can bypass this knight and get to a king. They're ready mentally, but there's a test. Spirit is working with them. Okay? They're trying to let the past go. And they're realizing that they screwed up. Absolutely. This could stem from some childhood trauma. Maybe they took a retreat. Maybe they left, or maybe this is what they want for you guys. I do want to say that the top of the energy suggests that this is a marriage already, which I'm going to show you now. The top of the energy also indicates that the higher level of commitment, again, has already taken place. But maybe there was a stop or a halt. For some of you guys that were married, you were going to walk into the next chapter of your relationship, and then you found out about this girl with the snake. Or for some of you guys, again, this has been the entirety of your relationship. But I do feel like some of you guys are already married. We have engagement. Retreat is on the board, but I wanted to show you this to indicate that some of you are already married. So on the board, we have healing family issues, retreat, and let your friends help you. You guys are in separation right now. And, of course, they're starting to come back into their romantic feelings. That has never left. They're trying to keep an open mind. So for some of you guys who are married and legally separated, they're wanting to come back, okay, and rebuild the trust that is completely diminished with the girl with the snake, aka whomever or whatever third party came and destroyed this and more importantly, destroyed the trust that you had. For those of you guys who were engaged and the same thing happened, the same thing is going on. Now they're going to come back. If you are engaged, they want to come back and rebuild. If you were never engaged, now they want to become engaged to you, okay? They're going to ask you to marry them. They want to ascend to a higher level of commitment if you would please give them a chance. Again, I hear the I'm sorry. It is almost the equivalent of a child begging for forgiveness, Aquarius. You guys know how much you can love and how nurturing you are and how you have the ability to kind of a well-balanced. Of course, this is all coming from a well-balanced place, but you have the ability to just take it all in for those that you love, and it's selfless. And this person knows that they screwed that up, okay? The golden mirror is where you guys are right now. I feel like, where your partner is or this person. This was the one-sided relationship. Now, I'm not saying that this is where they are, but again, in their transmutation stage, this is what they're reflecting upon. This is how they are, and they're trying to change that. They know that this was a one-sided relationship, and they were a self-absorbed narcissist. Look at that. A self-absorbed narcissist that you remember put the axe on, because ultimately what drove this apart was the girl with the snake. Again, I've already broke down the 1 million ways that could apply. It was either a third party or there was a self-absorbed narcissist, and that was just the end of it. Okay. So the top of the deck indicates that, hold on, they're not telling you. Where the heck did I do with my top of the deck? I put it in the bottom, didn't I? I did. Yes, there we go. So I'm going to give you one more example to let you know. So remember, we had the moon. They're not telling you that they're not throwing in the towel yet. They're coming towards you. Okay. They still have stamina. They're being guided that you are the one. They are letting their friends help them. They're talking to people about this situation, people that they trust, people that maybe you guys looked up to as a couple, people that you guys had a lot of respect for as a union. You know, they're laying their cards down on the table. They're realizing what they've done, and I can see what they're reflecting upon. We do have Hierophant energy. They're questioning things. Now, this is their higher self. So now this higher self has went through the spiritual enlightenment process, and now they're going to make their way towards you. Like I told you, a more awakened and enlightened, hold on, person is coming your way. And that's what I told you from the 1st through the 15th. Now the 15th through the 30th, it's the same thing. They want to come back in and rebuild the trust. And they do feel like that this was a spiritual connection. This Lover's card is always a little bit more for me. There's only 2 people in this card, so I'm not going to start talking about third-party energy. I feel like the girl with the snake was illustration enough. To me, this is them focusing on the union that they had with you. Good, bad, or indifferent. I also want to let you guys know before I go ahead and clarify our transmutation card and go over a few more of the blocks before I get you guys out of here. There's a health issue too. Either this situation was brought to you as a result of their infidelity or their stepping out or whatever this third party situation was. I'm not feeling like it was anything sexually transmitted. I feel more like this person already had maybe some issues where they really had no business going out, even putting themselves in a position to do anything to betray your trust. Because again, it was like with their upcoming health issues or their existing health issues, it's like they had to go out and prove that they were a man or a woman again or something. And as a result of that, you just couldn't understand why they would even do something like that. It's like trading in your Lexus for a Pinto. You guys know what I'm talking about. Come on now, Aquas. Talk to me in them comments, too. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get your... Show me, Spirit, what the blocks are. And additional blocks that support this relationship. Or lack thereof, Spirit. Show me, please. Yes, guys. Oh, my goodness. This person is definitely coming. They're sorry. I feel it. I can feel it. They're talking to me. And this energy is really innocent that they're coming, and they're humble too. Some of you guys may feel like, well, Marv, their health wasn't the issue when they were going out doing such and such and such, and they realized that. That just came to me. You wasn't thinking about your health when you was going to do this, that, and the third. Exactly. Thank you. Imagination. All right, so this person, this is some fire here, Aquas. That was definitely fire. Oh, this has been coming out all day. Yes, loneliness. Again, same thing Capricorn's person had. Just to let you know, we do have a lot of fire and air here. And we do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, double Gemini here. Heart of the matter, and the action that they will take is very action oriented with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, we do have some strong water though with the moon. So this person, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I feel like this person had very strong ideas about what should and shouldn't happen. Again, one-sided relationship, narcissist, a self-absorbed narcissist, and they were kind of guided to tap into their creativity and understand that they have to go ahead and examine the areas of their mind that they didn't know exist by using their imagination. And I know that that sounds weird for some of you, but as a air sign, you should be able to understand that they had to change, they had to have a shift perspective. Whatever they examined in that imagination energy, it allowed for them to go a little bit further mentally so they could understand where you came from, okay? And there's been a lot of tension between you guys, so they may be coming towards you again, trying to break the ice and be humorous and things of that nature. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Well, a lot of you will. Marv, they don't have a choice. I understand. And then acceptance. The biggest thing is I am learning to accept the things that I cannot control. And I think, again, this was a self-absorbed narcissist. And that exactly explains their personality. But you know, they're going through their phases here. So I'm going to leave you with this beautiful Lovers card along with transmutation so you can see the intimacy that this person wants to have too, because this transmutation card, she's naked. I'm sorry for fidgeting. Drives me nuts. And then the Lovers is naked too. And she's holding on to his dreadlocks. Don't get me started singing the dreadlock song. So, like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. You know, I certainly hope that this resonated. Let me go ahead and give you some call to action announcements really quick. I am booked up for the month of December. Guys, it doesn't take that long. I won't be on vacay long. The schedule is still open. Please go ahead. If you want to book time with me, I would love to connect with your energy when I am back. You will see me on the channel. Unfortunately, I have taken the last of my appointments a couple of days ago, and that is it. I do owe a couple of my clients videos. Once I get this video done and Pisces, that's it for the main channel. I will focus my energy on channel 2 and deliver the remaining of videos. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So, like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys here next year when we do it again. This is Cleopatra here signing off because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. So that was a little bit of humor. So I certainly hope that this resonated. Congratulations if you do decide to take this person back. I want better energy for 2020. We have a lot of good things going on. I can't wait to give it to you guys. Please check me out on the community tab. And I am going to go ahead and get out of here. So I will see you guys next year. Have a beautiful Christmas and a very abundant new year. And I will see you in the next decade. And there you go, Aquas, Lovers, and Transmutation. Bye.